Welcome back to More Sip to Tally. I'm your host, Coach Evans. And today we're going to talk a little, well, first let me give you a little backstory. When I first started this channel, one of the things I did was rank the NFL teams. And the first time I did this, I had the Detroit Lions at the bottom. That was the year they drafted Jahmyr Gibbs, let some other guys go that I felt like, would have been a better fit for them. And they had a bunch of rookies that, you just couldn't count on. And I had them ranked toward the bottom of my list, if not at the bottom of my list. And, early little success on this channel, Lions fans ripped me up, tore me a new one. And I was like, okay, we'll see. Well, they turned out to be really, really good. And I, did a bunch of videos on how well they were because I realized real quick that they were a lot better than I anticipated. And, the guy that really kind of jump-started, doing this for other teams, we're going to take a look at him today. And, I said it back then. It was another controversial thing I said with the Lions fans when I first started, that Gibbs was instantly better than D-Munt. And they didn't like that. They, went back and forth on it. But shoot, about 4 or 5 weeks after I said that, it couldn't be denied that Jahmyr Gibbs was the better back, the more explosive back. Probably didn't run in between the tackles as good as Monty, but he was really darn good. And now, fast forward to 2025, it's a bad man. This is a bad individual. And not only running the ball, but let's just start with running. Let's just check out what he did running the ball versus the Bucs. And keep in mind, the Bucs had one loss at the time. So this was a battle of two premier teams in the NFL right now. And that don't look like much. And when I watch it, let me tell you what I see. I see almost everything you want out of a back just in this one little play. And I'll tell you why. We're going to walk it through. All right, vision. Nothing's there for him if he keeps on that track. So you got to have vision to see and anticipate things going. So vision is probably one of the two top skills for a back. All right, short area quickness. Look how that jump cut, and then now he's trying to accelerate already. Now here's the power. A guy his size, you don't really think has that power, but watch him run through this tackle of the defensive tackle. Every element as far as running the ball you see in this play with the exception of one. Every element with the exception of one. And we all know what that one is. You'll see that one eventually. What we got on this side? Two tights left. Little toss, but again, vision. He see the how well the blocking is going across the board. But in my eyes, I know he can already see that fold coming, especially with this turn back of Penei Sewell. And he's going to hit it. Vision. Your feet will come. Trust your vision. Especially if you understand what they're trying to do up front, you can anticipate stuff. And look at that. Threw that quick for about a 20-yard run. Simply because he made a decision or slow played it enough to have the vision to cut back. But let's check out like the icing on the cake for Gibbs. Not only does he have all those elements I talked about in play one, when it's blocked perfectly, because right now he's just trusting this. He's following his path, whatever his coaches designate his path, and he's just trusting that this is going to open. Lo and behold, look at that. Look at that. And he hits it full speed. Full speed. And now I think he just throttled it down because Winfield can't catch him. This cat can score from anywhere on the field. But, hold my beer, it ain't just running the football. With his explosive traits, if I'm not mistaken, he started off as a receiver in college. Get him the ball quick out the backfield. Simple little dump off. And now you have him one-on-one. Look at all this free space he has to work with. with a man, a corner, or a linebacker, or a safety trying to chase him down. Look at all this free space he got to work with. I would take these odds any day of the week. Even though it's 2 Tampa Bay Bucs, I'll still take my odds with Gibbs. See? Neither one of them touched him. Neither one of them touched him. Simple. That was just a simple little swing pass. Real safe pass. Caught him in man-to-man coverage. Just give him the ball. Little flat route. Real safe pass. Real quick. Get it to him. Get it to your playmaker real quick. About a 1-yard throw. When you talk about as far as down the field. Let's see what it turns out to be. About 30 yards. From a 1-yard throw. Just give him the ball. This dude is one of the most electrifying individuals in the NFL right now. Get him the ball any way you can. Swing pass, hand it to him, let him play quarterback. Whatever you can do to get Gibbs more touches, you have the chances. You better your chances of scoring. Another swing pass. Another swing pass with a lead blocker who is probably one of the most athletic tackles in the game. Watch the speed. Now don't just watch Gibbs. Watch the speed at which Penei Sewell will come down his sideline looking for somebody to hit. He wide open, boy. But he missed him. Any way you can get Gibbs the ball. Swing pass, screens, hand it to him, outside zone, inside zone, duo. Just get him the ball because him being fresh, he can score from anywhere on the field. Simple inside zone from the -2. That could be a 98-yard touchdown. So I think this is the most dangerous Lion in the NFL right now because he can do anything offensively with the exception of throw it to himself. And so that's my 2 cents on Jahmyr Gibbs, especially after the monster game he had versus the Tampa Bay Bucs in a battle of 2 really good football teams. If you like the content, please like the video. If you have not subscribed, please do so. And hit that bell so you can be notified when the rest of this content drops. And on that note, we are out of here. Peace and love, y'all.